Hello, my name is David Cly. I am a student in the Homeland Security and Emergency Management program, and today I'm going to be talking about China, their emergency management system, specifically recent earthquakes that have occurred in China, and what the country has done in preparation to respond to earthquakes, and how they have adapted to the threat of earthquakes. So some background information. The population of China ranks highest in the world at 1.4 billion inhabitants, and China has borders that lay between the Indian plate, the Pacific plate, and the Philippines plate, which makes them very susceptible to earthquakes since these are all tectonic plates. And since 1900, China has seen over 500,000 deaths due to earthquakes, which amounts to 53% of casualties induced by earthquakes in the whole world. China's emergency management system is vulnerable, and the main vulnerability about that China faces is a lack of unified emergency management system. China experiences low effectiveness and efficiency in responding to disasters. And to add to this, the country also lacks a sufficient amount of first responders. Although when the worst does occur, China has activated the military in the past, which offers the population at least some type of aid. Some history: the 1976 Tangshan earthquake, which caused above 240,000 deaths, followed by the 2008 Sichuan earthquake, which caused 70,000 deaths. It led to the People's Republic of China establishing the China Earthquake Administration, or CEA. So each provincial government also has their own earthquake administration that is under the CEA, and the main goal is to protect the people of China by mitigating earthquakes and earthquake disasters. Instead of the Chinese government focusing on just warning citizens, the government has focused on creating awareness with the general population, and an enforcement of new building codes in susceptible areas have been put into place. And with education in China, there's only one university in all of China that has a master's program for emergency management, but throughout the implementation of earthquake preparedness is now being taught in schools throughout China. The policy of the Ministry of Emergency Management has implemented efforts to establish a modern emergency management system, which include new laws and regulations. As of 2018, a new Ministry of Emergency Management was implemented to coordinate efforts of reducing risk. So China lacks a national level emergency management department, unlike the United States, which has FEMA, but instead China works with internal organizations like the Ministry of Civil Affairs, the National Disaster Reduction Center, and the Ministry of Public Service. In order for China to create a better response to earthquakes, it will have to create a more resilient system that focuses on infrastructure and mitigation. Some challenges that China faces is an increasingly growing population, which will in turn see more people which are threatened by earthquakes. To add to this, lots of old infrastructure covers China, which creates weaker buildings, more prone to destruction or collapsement. They are also restructuring their current emergency management system that focuses on initiative, and China also faces a lack of higher education for emergency management systems. There's an upside that China is pushing heavily on a more enhanced emergency management system. But for China to create a more effective emergency management system, they will need to introduce higher education in universities and accept that if they do not improve resilience, earthquakes will become more and more devastating. And here are my resources used. Thank you for watching.